So I remember when I first started doing these Taoist-inspired Qigong practices, I had just learned the 6 healing sound practice, or what's called the 6 sound secret. And I had done it in this really, really wonderful retreat that was led by Michael Wynn, and it was fantastic. And I remember after that, when I would get into my car, I would often be able to use pieces of it, right? Like it would just come to mind, or maybe come to body, I don't know. But so for example, if I were driving and I felt angry at something, right? Like something silly, right? Like somebody cut me off and there'd be a flash of anger. To do parts of the practice called the 6 healing sound, or the 6 sound secret, one way to do that is to use the sound shh, like you're telling someone to be quiet. To use that sound as if it somehow resonates with your liver and your gallbladder and the direction east, but also can be a way of dissipating anger that's not helpful. And so I would say shh, shh, shh. I mean, I also say, God damn it, that and curse the driver. But I'd also go shh, shh, shh. And whether it's just mere psychological associations or whatever it was, right? I would sometimes try to pick where's the direction east if I were aware of it, and just kind of like imagine I could breathe in whatever, or like let my body and my mind resonate with the direction east. And I would pick something green, just to, even if I was driving, I wouldn't like focus on it, but I would like sort of notice where there's green, or where there's trees, or where there's grass. And all these in the Chinese 5-element system, or the Chinese 5-phase system, are manifestations of the energy of wood, and the wood element, or the wood phase of the Chinese 5-phase system. And you could take it back a little bit further, right? So in the creation cycle of Chinese 5 elements, the wood is created by the water. And so like you would maybe, or I would maybe start with the water sound, or the kidney sound, which like one version of it is just to say choo. So I would say choo, 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 maybe to myself, maybe out loud if I'm driving alone in the car. And I would look for something blue, just to kind of notice and be open up, right? The kidneys and the water element and the color blue are supposed to resonate with the direction north. So I just kind of be open to like, okay, is there some kind of resonance with the direction north? And then I would go into the direction east, and the wood element and the green color and the sound shh, 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 as if releasing from the liver any excess anger. And so like one way to go through the system, right? Maybe if you're just starting, is just to do the organs and the sounds. And so one way to do that, if you're driving, probably not watching this video, hopefully, as you're driving, but if you're driving, to maybe begin with the metal and the lungs and the sound, like a hissing sound. And as you do that hissing sound, to connect to something metal in your visual field, just kind of notice it. Maybe imagine you can draw in the positive qualities and symbols from it. Imagine you're releasing from your lungs any sadness or grief. Or you can just make the hissing sound, right? That's cool. And then metal creates water, and so you can go to the water element and the kidneys and say choo, 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 like a choo-choo train. And not like a really loud choo-choo train, but just say choo. And imagine that you're releasing, in particular from your kidneys, any fear. And then you can, when you're ready, go into the one we did before, the sound of the liver and of wood, the sound shh, shh, shh. And imagine you're releasing anger from the liver and the gallbladder and connecting to the direction east. And the wood creates fire, and so you can sort of connect to something red in the direction south. And from your heart, just imagine you're releasing somehow the sound like like ha, and letting go of whatever you need to release, or maybe here in particular the kind of agitated energy of impatience, or maybe the kind of qualities of arrogance or something, just releasing. And then the fire creates earth, or the ash of earth. Like when a wood fire burns out, there's ash left. It's kind of earthy, but it's the earth quality. And earth quality connects to your spleen and to your stomach. And you might say, like a whoo sound. And connect to something yellow, or to like any soil or cement even in your visual field, whatever it is. And imagine releasing worry and anxiety and uncentredness and ungroundedness from your whole body, but from your spleen and your stomach. And then the sixth sound doesn't have to connect to any particular organ, but it's the sound of the triple burner, or triple warmer, right? In Chinese medicine, it's roughly the upper third of your torso, the middle third, and the lower, as if like it's sending cooling or sending excess heat or energy down through the body. So you might just close the practice by saying, and by then, if you're like on a short trip, you're basically where you need to be, right? You turn off the car and you get out, or you just turn the radio, go back to what you're doing. All right, that's just a little talk through it here. I'm sitting here running my car. I guess that's probably not ideal. All right, well, so be it. Have a good one.